Hey guys, what's up? It's Andy of AndyBaker.com and Baker Barbell Club and owner of Kingwood Strength and Conditioning. And we just got done with a back workout today. A lot of times when I do back, depends on my schedule that week, but a lot of times I do a whole separate session for all of my lat and upper back work. So today is Saturday, so had a little bit extra time this week. So I came in and knocked out about 15-20 sets worth of back. I'll do it that way sometimes. Again, it just kind of depends on how my week is structured and where all my other workouts fall. If I don't do back on its own day, then I'll just kind of divvy up all the different exercises that I like to do and spread them out over my other workouts. So I'll do them at the tail end of a bench or overhead press workout, or I'll do them, a lot of times I'll do like rows and things like that after I deadlift. So it kind of depends on the week, but my preference is to do all the exercises at once in its own separate day. Just because I can put more into the workouts when I do it that way. I can put more into the exercises. A lot of these movements are tiring. Things like weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-ups, barbell rows, things like that. If you do them after deadlifts, after a lot of benching and pressing and things like that, then I just find that you don't put everything that you have into them. You're just kind of going through the motions a little bit. So I can hit all the movements a little bit harder when they're on their own day. So usually if I start out with, on a back day, I'll start out with pull-ups or chin-ups. Today was pull-up, so I did a wide grip pull-up, weighted with a kettlebell, and I think we did 4 sets of 5 on that. And then from there, after the pull-ups, I went on to a pull-down. And what I like to do is if I start with a wide grip pull-up, then I'll do a narrow grip pull-down. I'll use the V-grip on the pull-down machine. And then on other days, I'll do the opposite. So I might start with a narrower grip chin-up, and then when I go to do the pull-downs, I'll go a wide overhand grip. Just to hit the lats a little bit differently. So I like to use lots of different grips and angles and things like that whenever I train back. So started with the wide overhand pull-ups with weight, and then went to the V-grip machine. You'll notice on the V-grip pull-ups, when you see me doing them, you'll see that I'm leaning back quite a bit, and I'm pulling the handle down to the top of my abs rather than to the top of my chest. And a lot of people mess that up. A V-grip, what makes it a valuable exercise is if you do it right, you'll really feel it hit the lower part of your lats, way down low, kind of almost below the ribs. It's a very unique exercise. There's only a few movements you can do that really target the lower lats like that. It's harder to do with a regular pull-up or chin grip, but that V-grip with the deep stretch and lean back and pulling down to the abs as opposed to pulling to the chest, you can target that area of your back pretty effectively. So did that second. I like to include the V-grips anytime that I train back by itself. So following the V-grips, I believe we did 3 sets of 8 there, followed by a couple of drop sets. And then third exercise was barbell rows. Did a couple of warm-up sets and then worked up to 275 for 6. And then we did a double drop set. So after the set at 275, stripped it down to 225. I think I repped out 12. And then immediately stripped it down to 185 and did like 16 or 17 reps at 185. So we did those pretty quick. These barbell rows today was a Yates style row. So that's with the torso up, more at like a 45, 60 degree angle, somewhere around there with the barbell pulled low into the abdominals. I feel those so much more across the entirety of my lats when I do it that way. Sometimes I do pull the reps from the floor, especially if I do them after deadlifts. I'll pull all my reps paused and dynamically from the floor. Otherwise, I like to do them this way and pull the barbell low into the abdomen with the torso angled up a little bit more. So 3 sets there, and then we went to another row variation. We did the seated life fitness row machine, and that's with a different grip. So with the barbell, we're pulling up low here, and then with the machine, we're up here, out a little bit wider, hands more even with the chest. Works a lot more of the upper back, kind of rear delt area. Did about 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps there. And then finished off, just kind of polish off back workouts with some high rep shrugs. I think we did 2 or 3 sets of 20 reps with just a light pair of dumbbells, just to kind of get a pump in the traps. Too tired at that point to do like real heavy power shrugs or anything like that. So just grab a pair of light dumbbells or whatever and knock them out. So.
All
that was our back workout today. It's a good supplement. Having a big, strong back helps with everything else. So it helps on your bench, it helps with your deadlift, it helps with your squat. So it's one of those areas that we tend to blow off, because if we're training our deadlift hard, our squats, our bench, our press, if we're training all those hard, sometimes the other lifts, the chins, the pull-ups, the rows, those sorts of things kind of get left out, but they are important, I think, throughout the year to keep in your training program. So if you want a good back workout, this is a good one. Hopefully more to come here in the next couple weeks. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.